Oh my god. Sun and Moon does a thing where when you catch a new Pokemon now, you do not have to send it directly to the box if you don't want to. They inhabit
Which is nice.
mucky bogs and swamps. Although they are somewhat slow and weak in battle, they can extend their jaws rapidly to deliver a powerful blow.
So this thing almost definitely evolves.
Oh yeah. Well, if it's a nymph, it probably evolves.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a mosquito or something.
Yeah.
Some kind of water bug.
And Mankey's here. Oh.
Yeah, we got one of these. Primeape got an interesting Pokedex entry in Sun and Moon, didn't
I've
it?
seen that. Yeah, it's great.
You showed it to me.
Yeah,
Yes, you've seen it.
So Primate's Pokedex entry is literally, it's always angry all the time. Sometimes it gets so angry it dies.
And then it has a peaceful
And then it's
death.
peaceful when it's dead. And it's like, yeah, okay,
God.
that's fair.
Grim.
I guess that's fair. Like, it's awfully grim, sure, but
Oh shit! Get that.
I just like how blunt it sometimes gets so angry it dies. Like in that entry, it's seriously like just one sentence, and that's exactly what it is. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah. So overall, though, your impression
I like
of the game.
I like the game, and a lot of people dislike it, and I know exactly why they do. I get it. I really do. But honestly, I'm willing to overlook some of the issues.
I would love it if Pokemon would make like more basic games alongside the big fancy ones, because people will still buy them and it would do them a little less effort. Like if they just every so often, maybe not as like the third game in a series, but as like some kind of supplementary fourth thing or whatever. Some kind of thing where it takes the elements of the generation it's in and just makes it more sandboxy. I'd love that. I think a lot of people would just literally buy all versions.
Yeah. Chickawaddle are shy but can be affectionate. They're said to be related with dragon and bird Pokemon.
So it's probably gonna evolve dragon.
I would like to think so, yeah.
Yeah. That thing's cute.
Yeah, so if you really do want like really simplistic, like just basic Pokemon
I guess there's
games,
this game.
Well, I was actually gonna say they did re-release Red version and they've made a big fucking deal out of it. Like,
Well, they did. It's a virtual console thing. Huh? Oh,
is somebody calling us?
man. No,
Yeah.
We're not going to
No,
Route 1.
No, I'd rather not.
Eventually, we should do all of those
Oh yeah, no,
rematches.
I'm sure everybody with a phone has called us and asked us to rematch
Yeah,
them.
we're gonna wait till we get Fly.
Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah.
For the time being, we might wind up getting stuck in this awful jungle. There's a jungle in Sun and Moon, too. It doesn't look anything like this.
The jungles in Sun and Moon are largely manicured, right? Like you get like pathways that make sense.
Yeah,
They've done away with HMs too.
Yeah, they did.
So like you just have a bunch of summons that can transport you.
Yeah, and some people didn't like that either.
I don't like the idea that they're not really your Pokemon.
Yeah, they're supposed to be Pokemon that you don't own, but that other people own, and it's set up like a system ahead of time where it's like, oh, well, if you really want to, you can...
That's a real kind of berry.
A Kaiberry? Yeah. You can just, like, call the Pokemon in from other places, and people will give you the pager number for their Pokemon, and they'll be like, just call my Tauros in.
Which is fine.
And Tauros
I would
is your
have
bike.
liked it better if they either straight up gave you those Pokemon, or if they gave you, like, the equipment or the license for doing that kind of transport, and then you attach it to a Pokemon. Beware a Kiter.
Beware the... I don't know. I can't.
I don't know.
It's too scratched to read.
Yeah. But if they did like, I like some of these weird roots and stuff. If they did, okay, so imagine like you get to a certain point in the game and then like an important NPC gives you like a rider's gear. And then it's got like, oh, here's a certain list of Pokemon that this can be attached to. So it would be like Tauros, Ponyta, that new horse with the ground type horse.
That is kind of what happens, though.
They don't give it to you as a thing that you then attach to one of your own.
No, not to one of your own.
that you, like, I don't know, like a hold item that you give them, and then you can summon them from a menu and it just brings them in. So then you could also get a little customization in that way, by way of not being literally just, this is a plot Tauros.
Yeah, they do kind of do that in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with like the is it Soaring, I want to say is what it's called. It's Steven Stone literally gives you a flute and says play this and you can call your Latios.
Yeah, but you can't decide to have something else come in. Like you can't reconfigure it or assign the flute to like Lugia and then have your Lugia.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
No, like
that.
if they give you like, oh, you can put it on a Tauros and you can put it on a Ponyta, or you can put it on this other thing or this other thing, and you can ride them all and they all make sense. And then like, you know, just pick one of those, give them the hold item.
Never seen.
I don't know. like it.
I don't know what it is. I have no idea.
I like it.
I've never seen this Pokemon.
It's kind of
before,
Flygon-like.
Yeah,
And Flygon's a cool bro.
You think it comes from Unymph?
It could. Colors are similar.
I don't know.
And it looks like the kind of thing that could come from that. I mean, it's a bug.
Yeah, I think it has the right legs for it, and it's got the little spike on its tail that could be like what the mouth turns into. Also, he had a Unymph, so like, I don't know, it's possible.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Rudy!
You know what's really sad is we don't have a quick way out of here. And we've already got two Pokemon down.
Just
like,
sort of stashed away if need be.
I mean, yeah, but it's going to be such a pain getting back.
Yeah.
We should have grabbed some revives. I don't know if we have them or not, but I'll check and see. Ay.
This thing might be a dragon type, so maybe we'll have some.
Maybe.
Okay, well, we killed it either way, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, we'll check. Thanks, Bernard. Why did you do that?
Because he loves bugs and he hates you.
Oh. Thanks, Bernard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, no, I really like Sun and Moon so far. Sun and Moon are amazing.
I like that your mom has a Meowth.
Yeah.
My favorite Pokemon, always gonna be Meowth. And it's just there's one in your house, and you can look at certain things in your house, and it'll be like, oh, this is Meowth's water bowl, this is Meowth's pet bed, and it's like, oh man, this Meowth is so cute, it has things and exists. Okay, we're heading out.
I think we're gonna have to go back to the nearest town because there's no other. Like, we can't be doing with this right now. It's not. We're gonna have to heal and then buy some items and then come back, I think.
Yeah.
Because
fine.
we don't have nearly enough items to brave through this cave, and I'm pretty sure we have to go through this cave to get to the next area.
Yeah,
I'm not
they
seeing any
mentioned a
alternative
rainforest.
paths. Yeah. Oh,
Oh boy.
Ay. This is gonna be unfortunate.
Sir, you are an ass.
I will admit I'm not enjoying how sparse new Pokemon tend to be. Because there's all of like 70.
Yeah, but at the same time, it makes sense if they're gonna not continue blowing their load on making more and more and more of these well-done 3D models for a million more things.
I'm talking about in Sun and Moon on the off chance that I cut the episode at some point before this.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about this game. This game has not disappointed.
Yeah, no, this game is amazing.
This game has far more new Pokemon than old.
Yeah, than real Pokemon games right now.
Yeah, but real Pokemon, it's like there's like 800 now. So there is they don't want to have to keep doing this. There's going to eventually be a point where Pokedex bloat will get so bad that they might start cutting things, and I really don't want them to have to start being like, oh, well, this one isn't in this generation, bye. It's like,
I don't
no.
think it's ever going to get to be that point.
I just really, really hope it doesn't. So, like, I kind of understand that they're probably trying to reduce the risk of something happening where they have to start making cuts.
They also started doing that thing where they're going back in and, like, redoing certain Pokemon. Like, they're going in and they're changing base stats, and some people are real unhappy about that.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to keep things balanced, but I feel like, I don't know. Like one of the things that really appeals to me about Pokemon is the level of consistency.
Yeah.
Like it's just been really comforting that things have not, like, retconned hardly at all.
Even the broken stuff, for some strange reason, was never fixed.
Yeah, like, Nidoran breeding was never fixed.
Yeah, well, specifically Nidorina and Nidoqueen. You still 100% cannot breed with them with anything. Not even Ditto. They don't breed at all.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like just the fact that they've simply built upon their world instead of remaking it, it's just like, I wish every franchise would do that. I wish every franchise would just be attentive to the things it's laid down and continue creating things that supplement them instead of being like, oh, well, it doesn't matter, it's just a video game. Like I love that about Pokemon, so I really hope they don't have to change that. And the base stats, like, it's something you don't see up front, it's something that's in the data of the game. You don't necessarily notice it unless you're doing, like, metagame stuff and checking Wikipedia.
Can we not buy revives?
Usually you can't.
Oh.
Yeah. I know, but we probably need a bunch of other stuff. But like I don't know, like I don't want too much to change in Pokemon. Like, I want Pokemon to go forwards, not backwards, I guess. I want to see change, just not change that I don't want to see. I know. Great
and incredibly enlightening, Megan.
Shut up.
Totally makes sense.
It does, in your heart, where people like me understand what I mean.
No one understands what you mean. You're not using mouth words.
I'm totally using my mouth to make these words. You're full of shit.
No. Just no.
Did you buy any more repels?
No.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm just going in. Let's
Reminder,
do this.
Josh is sick today.
Yeah, I don't
But
care.
we don't want to run out of footage. We want to keep having, like, our daily
We've got
posts.
plenty of like, we're doing this with like...
Are we?
Yeah, I checked the bank today. I think we've got, like...
Bank?
I don't know. I think we've got, like, 6 episodes, man.
Oh, well, I guess that's fine. I thought we were low in that we weren't going to have to... Oh, you went into the trees.
Yeah, I went into a different direction.
Yeah, like, I thought we weren't going to have time. That's why I was worried about you. You could have just told me that we had 6 episodes. Well, we're doing it.
Yeah,
and
we're doing it, so it doesn't matter.
I wanted Josh's impressions of the new game to still be fresh in our minds.
Yeah.
So, I'm right. I win.
Yeah.
Man, that thing is cute.
Yeah, we got one. I forgot to put it on the tee.
Oh, you were gonna?
Well, maybe not, like, immediately, but I think we're going into a place with a lot of bugs, so it might behoove us to have, like, flying
Whatever
types
that
or
is.
something. I think it's a flying type. They said
think
it's a
it was
bird.
just grass.
It's just a grass Pokemon, but they said it's like a bird and a dragon. So I have to assume it learns some flying type attacks, even if it doesn't have stab on it.
Hey, can you fish?
Yeah, but I don't know how that would help me right now.
Like, I just want to see what happens. You can run if it's just a Magikarp.
Yeah, but if it's something bigger, I can't. I don't want to run the risk of having our Pokemon be injured when we
Give
go
it
into this
one
place.
try.
All right.
And if nothing happens... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think this thing might be faster than our Pokemon. I'm running. I don't want to have to fight it, because if we do any kind of, like, serious damage to our own Pokemon, we're not going to have...
Well, now we know they exist here, so we can come back for one. I just wanted to know if we would finally find something other than a Magikarp.
Okay.
So there's a Grandma.
Oh, crap. Did I mess this up already?
I don't know.
Rock puzzle.
Yeah, those are always gonna be... Well, they're usually not hard.
No, but it's really... even in real Pokemon, they tend to do the thing where they make it, like, really easy to mess them up, just to mess with people.
We still don't have one of these.
Yeah, I think we're saving for a female one,
Yeah,
because everybody was screaming at us to get a female one.
Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do, but, like, I forgot we don't have one, so, like, if a female shows up in this cave, we're gonna get it.
Yeah, if it's one of them.
Not the middle one.
Yeah, no, I know.
Is this just a bug cave?
Yeah, the guy told us this is a bug cave. Welcome to literally Anthell. Welcome is what he said.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy literally called
Not
it
that
Anthell.
one. The lower one.
No, this is the right one.
Lower one. I swear to God.
Okay.
Up. There you
No,
go.
I know. I was gonna do that with the other one.
It wouldn't have worked. There's another mushroom blocking it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Anthell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Told ya. Instead of Ant Hill, it's Ant Hell.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a Hex Maniac?
Xana.
She's an old lady. The ones in 6th gen are like those little waifus that everyone loves.
Yeah, what is up with that?
I don't know. I think
they're not even
both
little,
kinda
by the way.
cool.
They're totally adults. Like,
Yeah, but they're not like this old lady.
no, yeah, they're not like this. Well, this is a Hexmaniac from,
Probably 4th gen?
yeah, I want to say 4th gen. And then in 5th gen, they're... I don't even remember. What
I
they
don't
look like in
remember.
5th gen. I want to say they're girls, but I don't think that they're the same one from 6th gen. I think it's a completely different one. But yeah, they're a thing. And
Yeah.
then people are like way into the ones from 6th
I
gen.
think I kind of like the idea of there being old Hex Maniacs and young Hex Maniacs, and maybe they've got some sort of generational coven. I could get behind that.
I know it's never going to happen, but I do like the concept of like certain trainer classes being different from each other. Like, I think Sun and Moon has one case of this where there's 2 kinds of female swimmers. And I like that. And I think that should happen more, and it does not happen more.
I kind of like the idea of all the different trainer types being like guilds and having them sort of hang out with each other.
Well, even if it's not guilds, I'm fine with that. Like,
Yeah, no, it's just I've always kind of liked the idea that those names mean something.
yeah, they also push the idea in that game that, like, you know how random trainers will sometimes just totally have random fucking Pokemon? Like, there'll be Pokemon from the area, and that's it. They kind of push the idea in that game that, hey, if you're fighting a certain trainer type, they are almost exclusively going to have this kind of Pokemon and this, like, set of Pokemon. So it's like everybody gets to be a grunt for their own team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's like, okay, well, if you're fighting a bug catcher, it's not just that it's got bug-type Pokemon, it's that it will literally have, like, a Butterfree line and, like, a Combee or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we've seen them before and I love them.
Yeah, it's super adorable.
Yeah, I like these baby bugs.
Yeah, the big bugs are good.
Yeah.
They're also cousins, apparently, which is kind of weird, but I don't know.
All these kittens.
All these kitten cousins.
That sounds weird, but okay.
Uh-oh. Oh no, he bit us.
I'd love if they did a Pokemon game where they let you join one of the trainer types.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that
Like,
would be
in the
kinda
past,
cool.
we've had to be like, oh, well, your sprite, when you show up in someone else's secret base, will look like a trainer type based on, like, your ID number or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a while since they've done that, though.
Yeah, but, like, stuff like that has been done in the past where you're represented as a trainer type, so not everyone is literally just the PC characters. But, like, I like the idea of being able to join one and it giving you some kind of perk. Like maybe you can switch between them, but you can only be in one at a time. Like, I don't know, like, maybe they've got, like, clubhouses where you get different things. Like, if you're one of the beauties, they've got, like, a grooming salon for your Pokemon. But if you're, like, one of the swimmers, they've got... I don't know what a swimmer would give you.
I don't know either.
More underwear choices, more swimsuits.
Fishing, by the way, because we were doing fishing earlier, but fishing in Sun and Moon is weird. I don't think I've shown it to
Yeah, you haven't
yet.
shown me fishing. Tell me about fishing.
So they give you the fishing pole, spoilers, they give it to you after a trial. But there's a trial where they give you that, and at the beginning of the trial, they give you...
This guy's not a bug catcher. He said this place is a bug catcher's dream, and then he's not a bug catcher.
The guy we just fought said that, too.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know, that's really weird. But the trial where they give you the fishing rod is the same one where they also give you what is equivalently surf. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you gotta call in the Pokemon. It's a Lapras. Somebody just gives you, like,
that makes
the fucking number for a Lapras, basically. And it's like, oh, okay, thanks. So you get the Lapras, and Lapras surfs around, and then they give you, after the trial, a fishing rod. And they go, here, you should go out and fish. And it's like, oh, okay, thanks. So you can only fish at designated fishing spots.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's super weird, and I don't like it. It feels kind of strange. Like, that is a weird restriction that wasn't necessary, and I kind of don't like.
Yeah,
I'll admit
like,
that's a weird one. Like,
yeah.
because, like, there's plenty of areas to surf, but unless you see a rock cropping, you can't fish, and you can only fish over the rock croppings. Yeah,
You'd
it's kind of
think
weird.
just a game that takes place on a bunch of islands that they'd prioritize fishing.
Oh, also, you can't surf between the islands. You have to take a ferry. Like,
I mean, that
100%
makes
of the time.
sense. It's like, okay, so in actual Hawaii, it's not impossible to swim from one island to the other. There historically are people who have swam. It's kind of like the whole English Channel thing. Like, there's people who have swam from, I want to say, Oahu to Maui. But it is not likely. That's the kind of thing you train for. You gotta be like a fucking great super athlete. Like, I don't know. It does make sense that you can't just swim between the islands. You can't just surf it. But it's still, like, it feels like the freedom's a little restricted.
Yeah, it's pretty restricted.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.